What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Joey 672 coming to you guys with a video right now. So I want to go over training camp, the 6th day of training camp, and now let's just cut this shit out and let's get straight to the news because some great things happened today. Well, Dallas Goedert looks like the real deal and did some red zone drills today. Caught 4 touchdowns. I thought I heard 5, but he caught 4 touchdowns in the red zone. Well, not say untouchable, but he is fucking untouchable in the red zone, okay? So we'll get to that. He caught a fadeaway over the safety, Jeremy Reeves. He caught in the back of the end zone over Rodney McLeod. And he caught a one-handed catch that made it seem effortless against Sidney Jones. I just can't wait. I just want us to face another team in a different fucking jersey, and let's get this shit going. I mean, with this kid, this second-round pick, I'm so happy with this guy and what he has done. And he's catching one-handed passes now. Now, we see him do it in college. If you watch his highlight reel, holy shit. I can't wait to see Dallas Goedert hit that field. Oh, man, it's just, it's so exciting. That size he has, the size of his hands, those long arms. I mean, he's completely... It's hard for players to cover him. I just want him to fucking play now. I got to see that this 2 tight end set with Zach Ertz to see how this works out. This is going to be absolutely phenomenal. So can't wait to see that. Markus Wheaton has actually turned a lot of heads. Now I think he could be the 5th wide receiver coming into, making the roster at camp. I honestly think that Markus Wheaton will get a roster spot. He's had really good, excellent route running, especially today. This morning, had very good route running, was getting separation, especially on the nickel corners and the linebackers. So he was doing really good with that. He's got that big body, you know what I mean? So, if you watch Markus Wheaton, like old highlight tape, he's got a big body and he can get separation. He's shown that in this camp. I guess he's very hungry to play for this team. So Markus Wheaton was a great signing. So I give it a thumbs up on that. And he's got a chance to hopefully come into a team where he could be with a great group of wide receivers and hopefully come for a repeat. So I'm happy with Markus Wheaton and what he's done so far. Nate Gerry got first-team reps today on the weak side linebacker spot. Became very consistent on his tackling and has shown his athleticism and his good vision on seeing these running backs come through the hole and doing a pretty damn good job. So, as we know, with Jordan Hicks, kind of switching spots just to be a little bit multi-dimensional. Now, Joe Walker, we're going to speak about Joe Walker in a second, but Nate Gerry doing a great thing out there, and let's just keep him, have him work a lot better, a lot more. So I can't wait to see what happens with that. Joe Walker was split the reps with Gerry as well today. He actually missed a tackle, an open tackle today on a running back, and then the Eagles did a screen to Pumphrey today, and Joe Walker was right on it, read the play well. Joe Walker was supposed to be really something like when we drafted him, and we were kind of really excited to see what Joe Walker do. He had a great preseason his rookie year, and then all of a sudden he tore his ACL, and he wasn't the same ever since. So I'm glad that Joe Walker's making a push. We need as much competition at the linebacker spot as possible. And he was in there this past year when Hicks went down. He was in there when he had to be and did what he had to do. I think he played better than Najee Good at times. So we'll see what happens with him down the road. And, let's see him make a nice push because the linebacker spots are way open right now. McGruder Hill, another guy that's really just only been a special teamer on this team the past few years. And Camus he has a huge chance making this roster. He's got a big body. He's changed. The one thing about Camus that I've seen videos of him, especially at training camp, he changes direction real fast. He's got a quick movement to him. So, he can get his hands on the ball. So, another guy, like I said, another guy between Joe Walker and having Camus, do a lot of good things. So heard really good things about Camus today. A lot of good things. And, we could talk about Corey Nelson as well, but really haven't heard any news, which I'm surprised. I don't know if Corey Nelson is doing this thing. Hopefully it might be up to Corey Nelson to get to do anything at preseason. So we'll see about that when the time comes. But I'm very happy with the linebacker core right now. It could get better, but we'll see what happens down the road. DeVante Bausby, the newest addition to the nickel corner spot, got most of the reps today and did really well. and just keeps getting higher and higher and higher. And the competition keeps growing and growing and growing. So DeVante Bausby had a pass breakup today against Greg Ward, the wide receiver on the it's a lineup in the slot. Had a nice pass breakup on a slant pass, and it's great because slant passes are probably the hardest. Probably the comebacks in the slant pass are really hard to defend, especially as a corner, because you got to be really quick and you have to read movement and know your receiver. It's a lot easier to know guys and kind of in camp and to know what their skill set is to stop them, especially on defense. So DeVante Bausby is just doing so well. I mean, the corner spot is just getting better and better and better, and it's just getting crazy now. So we'll see what happens with DeVante Bausby. Sidney Jones splitting the reps today as well. So it's open season right now, and it's just these two guys have been doing absolutely amazing. And DeVante Bausby, I can't be so much more high on him than I have since he started mini camp, and the way he's progressed has been absolutely great. So I'm hoping to see DeVante Bausby in that spot this year. So we'll see what happens, but very happy with him and what he's been doing. Going back to Sidney Jones, split a little bit of the reps, had less of the reps in the nickel spot today, so he did pretty damn good. Stopped Agholor on a slant pass, another pass breakup on a slant. I guess they're practicing a lot of slants, and Sidney Jones has been doing really well with that. So stopped Agholor today, and overall had a good day, other than, Goedert catching a one-handed pass on Sidney Jones, but, the guy's just too monstrous and too big. So Jones has had a solid camp, and it's only getting better with Sidney Jones. And I can't, like DeVante Bausby, I can't go any higher on Sidney Jones right now. And, we might have the corner of the future, guys. So we need to stay tuned and see where this goes through preseason and hopefully get to the regular season. And we see greatness. We see the heavens fall from above, and we go through a nice thing with him. So can't wait for that. Just to mention with Sidney Jones is that the coaches are really impressed because he could stay on the hip pocket of a receiver like Nelson Agholor without even touching a receiver, and he can get he has gotten his hands on the ball so much. That's a really good sign for a corner. If you don't have to touch a wide receiver and you can stay on his hip pocket the whole time and always get your hands on the ball, that leads to more picks. And you could do a lot more. Ronald, Darby, and Jalen Mills, both of them have been absolutely amazing this camp. Both of them have really looked better, have looked more shut down, have not let anything go by them, okay? The offense has been putting tricks up their sleeve. Doug Pearson's putting tricks up his sleeve in this offense to try to work these corners a lot more, especially on the outside. And Jalen Mills and Ronald Darby have done absolutely amazing. Now, Ronald Darby's on a contract year right now, so I know there's rumors out there that's going to be something else, what's going on and what's going to happen. August is here, Howie Roseman's time, so we don't know what's going to happen. But both of them haven't been phased at all. Double moves, whoever's in front of them. Ronald Darby made a stop on Dallas Goedert today. And it's just, you know what I mean? Like, Ronald Darby got off of an injury, missing most of the season and still played all right, but he didn't look the same in a weird way. He just didn't look the same. So all of us were kind of going after him and seeing what was really going on, but I have a feeling Ronald Darby is making a push to get that big money next year, and if he does well, good for him. If he gets traded, I don't know, because he got Sidney Jones still there. That's why it's a whole bunch of controversy, but we'll get into that another day. Both of them doing great. Happy to see that. Matt Jones did not practice today, lower body injury. Shelton Gibson got a concussion, so he's going to go through concussion protocol, so that's it with that. It's the guy that's really struggling right now is Jeremy Reaves, okay? A guy I was really high on coming out, and, unsigned rookie and, undrafted. So I don't know. Reaves is holding. He held Markus Wheaton, threw him to the ground. He's having a lot of issues. So Malcolm Jenkins has put him to the side and helping him out. So I don't know if this is just a learning curve for a year or maybe he's not going to work out. But time will tell when preseason comes. Jeremy Reeves is having the most trouble at the safety position right now. So that's what I got to say about that. And, yeah, we got to see what happens with that. Another guy, a big standout today, Matt Pryor, played right guard, right tackle today, both positions. Now, they kind of want, Doug Pearson compares Matt Pryor to Brandon Brooks a lot. He's 328 pounds at 6'7". He's got 11.5 inch, like his hands are fucking huge, okay? And this guy could pan out to us, being a late draft pick. He could pan out for us, guys. He's been showing. He's a big body. He actually held Michael Bennett today at camp. That's good. That's really good. He said he consistently held Michael Bennett today and blocked him really well today. Pass protection's great. Run blocking's amazing. And Doug Pearson likes the athleticism, his endurance. He's quick for a big man. He's quick on his feet, and that's why Joe Douglas wanted him so badly. He emphasized how quick he was for a big guy. So I can't wait, you know, for him to be, you know, Doug Pearson doesn't want to put too much on his plate right now. So they're kind of just having him at one position, right guard, and then they're kind of swinging him in there at the tackle as well. So Matt Pryor, big standout, and need depth on the O-line. You know, you got Vaitai still there as a swing tackle. Mostly, hopefully, he just stays at left tackle. And, you know, hopefully another guy can learn right tackle as well. But Matt Pryor's staying at the right guard spot right now. So, fucking Matt Pryor, awesome. Rasul Douglas is another guy that I want to talk about. Haven't really talked about him too much. Now, he earned some reps with the first team today. Because he's been playing pretty well, playing pretty hard. He's had his ups and downs in camp this year. Because I don't think he's the fastest guy. I don't think he should be playing outside corner. I think he should be more of a nickel guy. He's got long arms, got a big body, you know what I mean? I mean, he played very well last year coming in. He really did. I mean, you can't really complain about what he did last year. You can't ask for more from the kid as a rookie. You really can't. But now, every chance he gets, he makes plays. He actually had an interception today, falls through an interception right to him today. That was pretty much right to him and right in his hands. So, you know, Rasul Douglas is making plays, doing whatever he can, but the coaches are actually good at where he's at right now. So to be a depth corner, a depth guy, I have no problem with him being that depth piece that we need. And, you know, if he's not a starter, which he probably won't this year, he'll be a swing guy moving into outside or nickel or whatever he's doing, then that's where he's going to be. One guy I haven't talked about is Michael fucking Bennett. Michael Bennett beat Lane Johnson to tackle Sproles for a loss. Tackle for a loss. Getting the best of Lane Johnson, which is great, because it would be nice, you know, to make Lane Johnson better, as good as he is, to make him even better. And Michael Bennett is a really strong presence on the field. He makes the whole defensive line exciting. I hear all positive things about Michael Bennett, other than all the political bullshit going on that I give a fuck less about. He's very excited at practice, and he really brings electric feeling to the to the defense. So I'm glad Michael Bennett's with the Eagles. I'm glad he's with us, and he's making plays at camp. I'm not worried about Michael Bennett not making a team. Relax, guys. And the people that say he's washed up, you're fucking dead wrong. Josh Adams actually got a lot of reps today, and he actually bulldozed defensive tackle Winston Craig on his ass today, and showing his one-cut step and doing really well. And everyone's talking about Josh Adams. They're actually saying really good things. They're actually saying that he has a really good first step. He's quick when getting the ball, and he goes off. And, you know, I don't think he's really going to get into his rotation this year. I think from that foot fracture he had, he's getting in there now, and he's doing what he can. But now he's playing, and I want to see him in preseason as well, because he is probably the highest paid USDA free agent right now. Signed rookie, undrafted rookie free agent right now with the most guaranteed money. The Eagles paid him a lot of money. So I don't know what that's about, but I guess they have a lot of trust to see his progression with this football team. Carson Wentz did 7-on-7s today. Didn't really do a whole lot today. Okay, he did about 5 plays each. He scored 3 touchdowns today. So, you know, Carson Wentz, you know, another light day for Carson Wentz. Nothing crazy. So I pretty much expected. Dallas Goedert, Sidney Jones, DeVante Bausby, and Matt Pryor, the big standout, is your news for today. So that's about it, guys. So shake squad up, fly will fly.